because I'm late, I have like an hour and a half left here. So I'm not gonna spend too much time chatting. How's everybody doing? Thank you. Hi, Spider Dog. Hi, Cat. I was watching the movie. Actually, no. I saw this movie, like the poster of the movie, and then it clicked in my mind. It's called Chaos Walking, and it's the Spider-Man guy, the new Spider-Man. His other movie called Chaos Walking, and basically, like, when they talk, when they think, their thoughts form. So they have to like learn to control their thoughts so that other people do not read their thoughts. And I thought that was quite fascinating when we talk about being conscious thinkers, and because our thoughts literally form reality, right? And so like when we're conscious thinkers, then we can control our thoughts to manifest what we really want for ourselves, right? I thought that was pretty neat to share. Hello family. Hi, there is Sharice. No, Saharis. I have no idea, I'm sorry. All thanks and praise to the source that provides for us all, the collective. I say. Good evening, Providence. All right, let's get going. So, finishing off on, I believe, Fascicule 13. I don't think and then we'll continue. Thank you, Posto, for coming. Yay, the family's here. All right. All right, let's go. All right, in the name of the Almighty, the Absolute, we shall proceed. All right, we're sending peace and love and harmony to the entire collective, sending the awakening frequencies to the entire collective. May we all rise in unity and in love and in peace, in tolerance, in happiness. Okay. All right, the energy pores that are carried by the comets. So we're still touching back on comets. The last time we talked about the comet Halley, and somebody mentioned that it came in the 80s. I wasn't born yet, but the energy pores that are carried by the comets collect the knowledge on every field by the powerful vibrations you see on their trails, and they sow them in necessary fields. So comets pick up energies from certain dimensions or galaxies or wherever they pass, they pick up energies. And then when they get to a place where that energy is needed, they release it there. So this is the importance of comets. So the energy pores that are carried by the comets collect the knowledge on every field by the powerful vibrations you see on their trails, and they sow them in the necessary fields. This is the reason for the extraordinary situations taking place in the years when the comets are seen. The knowledge energies of these comets are sown in certain durations. Kahutek is an overture of your cosmic century. There are still millions of comets that could not be conveyed to your planet yet. So comets are not like what they try to make it seem like, oh, it's a disaster coming through and everybody's gonna die, right? It's it's calculated, right? It's on a trajectory. So there's one called Kahutek, and it says it's an overture of your cosmic century. There are still millions of comets that could not be conveyed to your planet yet. Your planet will, in future, attract them one by one to your medium through the consciousness progress it makes, and thus will make brand new discoveries. So as we increase in our vibration and as our consciousness increases, we will attract certain comets with certain frequencies and certain energy. Sorry, people are trying to come on live. And that was from the center. Oh my days. I'm sorry. Note, the form of the pores resemble your honeycombs. So these comets, their pores resemble our honeycombs. Dear Mevlana, we think that it will be beneficial for society if you write certain passages from the messages you received 20 years ago. The choice is yours. With our regards, Light. Okay. 20 years ago. All right. Everything is subject to the law of nature. Date of message, 1970. We call out to our missionaries who will see the good results. We are giving back to you that which the years have taken away. Incarnated beings who were born together with the supremacy of their spirits will one day transform Terra into heaven. Okay? So we know where our planet is going. Now, what we require from you is to provide an order for this beautiful world. You, the missionaries of peace, chosen as a cultured people, here spiritual culture is meant, okay, will be mobilized hand in hand to prevent the danger of annihilation of the entire universe. Emanate the light in your essence hearts around. You hear that? Emanate the light in your essence hearts around, okay? So you have to be all heart, your heart. And we know that when you're in a thought frequency, when you're in a vibrational frequency, it emanates all around, right? So emanate the lights in your essence hearts all around, okay? All your unhappiness is due to the laws of nature. You are protected by trustworthy people from a sure and secure atmosphere. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry, had to put it on do not disturb. You will see one day that the happiness in you will envelope the entire universe. Our world is struggling with the fanatics in the heavens. You too should assist your world on this path. Okay? Our Lord is struggling with the fanatics in the heavens. You too should assist on your world on this path. Do not ever forget that these are voices coming from the highest firmament. Salutations, happiness from friends who love you from billions of light years away. On behalf of the Supreme Council, Eunice. Notice to our world brothers and sisters. Date of message, 1972. You can be sure that the messages given to you are authentic. The only responsible ones for your nightmare-like days are the changes in the universe. In the future, humankind will experience suffocating moments. Your depressive days will go on for years, but you, who are on the side of Unisys, the pure lights of your essence hearts will illuminate and purify all these things. All of you, one by one, are being regenerated. You hear that? All of you, one by one, are being regenerated. Do not ever forget this. You are not aware of anything from the surface, but events that will be experienced in future years will be enough to illuminate you. And we know events are happening. One day you will personally believe in the correctness of all the knowledge. Each Supreme One has a Supreme Missionary. First, these divine friends will assist you. You can come to us only afterwards. Supreme spirits are in connection only with spirits who are on their own level. Your connection on the level of the highest firmament takes place in accordance with the conditions of the world. Your perseverance on this path is your reward. Love to all friends in the name of the Divine Command, Supreme Assembly. The message below was given on the date March 1970. Supreme spirits who receive the best messages, your views are also our views. So you hear that. You each are a mirror image of us. Trust us. We always help you. We are talking in the name of the command coming from the Supreme Ones. Humanity is waiting for your light. Our assurance is you. These are the Supreme Spirits that they've brought here for the awakening, right? To illuminate their society, their world, their community, their brothers and sisters, okay? And they always talk about each one of us that take on a mission, each one of us that is sharing the knowledge, that is sharing the awakening. We are all sages and prophets, right? So if we take on this journey of, assisting our terrestrial brothers and sisters in this awakening, right, then we mirror them because that is also their mission. We are obliged to give you the commands of our Lord. You are trustworthy people who are going to save the ones who do not have any sins. One day you will change the course of history. Prevent the waves that will come from the southeast. Establish a world without wars. Emanate the light of your beautiful hearts to your surroundings. So there's a wave coming from the southeast. This was 1970. Southeast. The mirror image of the heavens is the mirror image of spirits. Do not ever forget this. Use your power given to you by God. Do not be dissolved in time. Your doubts are groundless. You are not mistaken in any way. Patience and time will solve everything. All exceptional knowledge will be given in sequence in future years. You, the missionaries who are on the side of Unisys, are sincere people in every aspect. The order of divine justice above is operating with all its power in your favor. Now, as missionary angels, you have lined up on Terra. Yo, we are in some fascinating times. I always wanted to be here for this. Our contact with you is not without reason. You are people who are cognizant of your missions. You will cleanse this world with your essence energies that befit you. And in this manner, you will establish a beautiful world in the future. You who come from the grand tent of Unisys, work with all your goodwill. We are assisting you from the firmament. One day, we will teach you an Isolan language. All the beings in your planet are our friends. We are always together. We are in connection with trustworthy people under the supreme light of the supreme pure essence hearts. Love to all our friends, Supreme Assembly. So Isolan language is an atomic language. I can't even fathom like how that would feel like. I don't think it's a spoken thing, but how that would feel like Isolan. That's cool. Date of message 1971. If anybody has already tapped into the Isolan atomic language, yeah, kindly let us know so that we can, like I see a lot of people doing light code language activation. I'm not sure where their channel is at, but I've seen a lot of people doing that. Supreme beings who come from sunny lands, we will call out to you. We call out to you. Now we want you to know everything in all clarity as the servants created by God. We are in connection with telepathic waves coming from billions of light years away. Our reflection on you occurs by this means. Okay, so you're using telepathic waves to engraft us and to, connect to us, share a message with us. We transcended the centuries of miracles long ago. We have opened the skies. We will convey to you all the truths in all clarity. We will exhibit to humanity subjects that have remained until today as problems, okay? We will exhibit to humanity subjects that have remained until today as problems. Hail from the Supreme Ones, salutations from the heavens, Supreme Assembly. Oh my God. Notice in the name of the world and civilization. Date of message 1971. Our friends, time has come for us to hand over to you the mission we have undertaken. The steps taken will lead you to the most correct purposes. We are against the megaton bomb. Places where it is exploded become like empty galaxies of today. Okay, so there's a bomb called the megaton. Remember, they try to find the closest word for us to understand, but megaton bomb sounds worse than nuclear bomb. Okay, so we are against the megaton bomb. Places where it is exploded become like empty galaxies of today. We are working with all our powers so that you will not encounter such a situation. You too assist us, please. You are perceiving the vibrations of the beta group. Only the super intelligence are able to easily receive these vibrations. These vibrations reach you easily rather in the periods of tidal flows. Okay, we are your friends. We are the angels of peace. Your general conditions are always controlled by us. The supreme beings who receive the beta and gamma rays have the consciousness of what is to be done. Ooh, beta and gamma rays. So like, listen, if you want to meditate, beta and gamma rays, YouTube. In case of deviation from the design constant route of the plan, population planning will have to be executed. Okay? All the goodwill friends will take you into the plan of salvation. You may be on the eve of a brand new wars. This was in 1970, 71 that they were saying this. Endeavors beyond distances are for the people of the world who are not after personal benefits. Our wishes are for your happiness, peace, and serenity. Do not forget that your reserves are exhausting. Humankind will become so aggressive in this situation that it will be our mission to put them on their route. Interplanetary transportation is always present. However, for now, we will not give this permission to humankind. Data reaching us from goodwill are recorded here automatically. Okay? So data reaching them, right, with goodwill, like good intent, are recorded automatically. Adjustments of your frequencies are made accordingly, and we connect with you by this means. Spiritual beings are always the lights on your path. Like, I gotta say something. Like, literally, I always, and you guys, I don't know, I'm sure you all do it too, but when they're saying that goodwill always gets to them, like, I'm always like sending love to them as well. As much as I send love to our terrestrial brothers and sisters, I send gratitude and love to the celestial families as well. So spiritual beings are always the lights on your path. Okay, so we need to be that spiritual. Those lights will first illuminate your path and your spirit, and then will assist you to make progress. Humans will be enlightened as togetherness reflects on society. Unify. Do not think you are alone. Unify. Do not think you are alone. We have no other intention than being friends with you. Unify. Those who comprehend you will find us before them. Do not avoid publicity. Do not avoid publicity. Do not have suspicions. Recognize us and let us interpret your views. Okay? At the moment our frequencies are turned towards you, degrees of maturity will develop in time. Raw fruits will ripen in time. A universal prism will come into being when the emanated rays find their places in society and begin to reflect. Our greatest purpose is that the entire universe should be filled with such friends with supreme essence hearts. In the name of the world and civilization, all peaceful. So that was a message from All Peaceful. Somebody DM'd me and they were saying that our celestial family are locating the drones that are producing the chemtrails, and they're gonna take them out. I don't know how long, but they said a lot of them are working from underneath the ocean from the other ETs that are not so agreeable. It is general message. Date of message 10/5/1973. Our friends, living beings have been subject to the laws of nature since the day on which creation was created. Everything began with you. You possess everything in the name of the Almighty, the Absolute. Okay? We are always in connection with those who are at the plane of the all-merciful God, and we always assist them. Look for the miracle in yourself, not in us. That's what I was saying. I did a video on that the prophets and the sages and the prophets, they came to teach us this consciousness that we can be like them, that we are like them, so that we should rise above our depressions. We should clear the garbage within our thoughts. We should eliminate our hearts, our essence hearts. We should know ourselves, right? We are them. We could turn water into wine. We can walk in water. We can do all of that, right? So literally, this is what it says. Look for the miracles in yourselves, not in us, right? Our announcements, other than our private connections, take place with all beings who are on the spiritual level. Let's get spiritual. We are spiritual beings. We just have to be conscious and be it, right? Some among you mistake the perceptions they receive from the religious order. They do not ever want to step outside of their beliefs. It is evident that God is the supreme one of all of us. You have evaluated him with this name. We address this divine order that is above us with another name. The core of creation is a mote of God. O to the power O star is such a supreme being that no one can access O. You can only feel O. We owe everything to O. Your view is the path of religion, and ours is the path of ethics. Okay? All divine commands that bring you to the right path are given by people who were enlightened on the path of God. In order to know these people, you do not have to go far. It is enough to look around you. All positive minds other than degenerated thoughts are each a sage for us. All positive minds are a sage. Hi, Ida. Welcome, Ida. Thank you for coming. All positive minds are sages. How do I become a sage? Think positive, be positive, do positive. It is groundless for you to expect miracles anymore, for you yourself are each a miracle on your own. We are regulating your missions here according to your degrees of evolvement. We ask you to do only what you are able to do within the limits of your capacity. Okay? You have to do your mission, but within the limits of your capacity. Like for me, I couldn't join a group because, well, that was not a mission. That's a personal benefit. But I couldn't join a group in reading. Why? Because I couldn't drive 30 minutes out of where I live. I have a big family. I have a lot of things to do. And, you know, it just wasn't beneficial. This, however, is more efficient for me. Humankind, but like posting positive, talking positive, smiling, offering good gesture. You know what I mean? Sharing the knowledge with people, sharing the awakening. All of it, whatever that is within your capacity. Even if it's just one family member and you're like, I'm going to help this one family member in attaining universal consciousness. It is not, they're not giving you like all these rule book. It's within yourself. You know what your mission is and do it within your capacity. Okay? Do not overwhelm yourself, because then you start getting negative thoughts. I'm not doing well enough. I'm not doing this enough. And that brings negative thoughts. That brings stress. We don't want stress. Okay? Do what is within your capacity. The one that feels right to you, the one that brings you most happiness, most harmony. Okay? All right. Humankind can never ascertain the evolvement degrees from the outside. Even the most matured human has uncertainties. This is necessitated by your essential material. These uncertainties will finally lead you to the truth. Okay? So uncertainties, like I said, we don't hate anything. There is no negative. Everything that is supposedly negative is only for you to overcome for your evolvement. It's just your threshold that you have to leap over. Remember, we're not saying examinations anymore. Evolvement means advancing step by step. It does not mean to be fixed in one place, okay? Growth. Adapt yourself to the requirements of the seasons and the time. All the world humans are brothers and sisters. All the world humans are brothers and sisters, okay? So do unto others as you will have done unto you, right? If we're all brothers and sisters, we need to start advocating for ourselves. We need to start advocating for everything in our world to benefit all of us equally, right? All of you are the descendants of Adam and Eve. Do not ever forget this. You yourselves create your own problems, and then you burn in their fire. Find yourselves, attain the truth. Happiness will come to you only then. Find yourself, attain the truth. Hi, babe. Happiness will come to you only then. Do not get lost in the sea of the world. Establish a brand new world. Okay? We help you in every way. Salutations from all the friends in the Supreme Assembly in the name of the divine command. Hi, babe. Explanation. I was usually receiving my messages from Uttaret on 17 November 1978. My messages from Uttaret was cut off. I still have to read it. For the first time, I was connected to another star. This is Mevlana writing. I do not know where it is. 5 hours later, the message below was dictated. Okay? 2 months later, the radio mentioned that there was a deviation in the axis of Uttaret and that it was attracted to the magnetic field of another star, Bulint Korak. Like, the fact that we are intergalactically connected and conscious of this, I could eat a whole ice cream, but I'm trying to lose weight. Our friends, We have never divulged the secrets we are going to give you now to anyone until today. Now you are subject to a brand new solar system. We have the responsibility of conveying all this to you. You hear that? We have a brand new solar system. When they're talking about global warming and they're spraying the skies, they're trying to prevent these cosmic rays from coming in, okay? In this manner, in future, you who are our missionaries of peace will comprehend each other better. Mevlana, who is the remembrance of God, will enlighten you on this path. We make all the efforts we can to preserve civilization. Provided that you assist us too, your world will not suffer in any way. In future, humankind will be more humanitarian, more conscious, more tolerant. The universe is changing, the genes are changing, a brand new world is being established. Meanwhile, narrow capacities that cannot move out of the consciousness destroy each other due to the fact that they cannot break their shells. Meanwhile, genes who have completed their evolutions are claiming their essence consciousness on Terra and awakening. It is really worth appreciating the struggle these friends have with humans and with nature. The world, which is the last evolutionary station, is completing its evolution. Okay, so our world is the last evolutionary station. Remember that some beings that cannot become human, they become cats and they're dominant in other planets. So our world is the last evolutionary station. So all of us that are humans, we are on our last evolutionary trip. Okay? Providing that a conscious path is trodden, humankind will not suffer in any way. From now on, the messages will be given from more advanced dimension. This was from Shams. Nice. And now we are on Fascicule 14. Yeah. All right, 1986, second month, Fascicule 14. Hi, Marcy. How are you doing? I hope your spirits are high. Our friends, brief knowledge about the golden age. So we're on Fascicule 14. We're doing pretty good. It's, I think, 52 fascicules. We're on 14. Our friends. The cosmos is an intricate scheme. Each living being is doomed to live its destiny, with its goodness, its badness, its beauty, and its ugliness, until it is integrated. The events experienced in every period are perpetually repeated in this intricacy. This is the reason why in each event experience you find yourselves a little, okay? So we talked about that, right? Each event that you experience, that you are able to overcome, you find yourself a little. You shouldn't let any event beat us down where we become slaves to that event, because that event, like, is not powerful more than you, right? Okay? Oh, thank you, Ida. Every event is a knot that makes you attain yourself. Okay? So think about it. Every situation, every threshold, right, is a knot. And once you untie that knot, you get to tread on your path, right? So every event is a knot that makes you attain yourself. Okay, you find your strengths when you're able to overcome certain events, and to unravel the knots one by one is the predestination of the plan of destiny. Some unravel these knots very quickly, and some are quite constrained. This is what you call destiny, and your destiny functions parallel to your evolution. In this period, such a system has been taken into effect that the initial destinies and the final destinies are bonded together to integrate the halves. So your initial destiny, your final destiny are bonded together. And in this manner, the evolution history of your planet is being mingled within centuries. Due to this, in your society, styles of living that you were not habituated to until today are being exhibited. We see so many new stuff. The Anunnaki light codes are now being released. Ooh, pay attention to the details. I say, Spider Dog, thank you. Okay, in the future, you will comprehend that all these procedures are for your own good. In this period, not the limited conscience, but the free conscience have a say. Okay? Free conscience are those who have seen the divine light formally. So you've seen the divine light before. They are free from all bondages and have taken themselves in their own hands. Are you responsible for your own destiny? Are you responsible for your own evolution? Or are you tapped into the news and they're telling you what to be afraid of tomorrow and the day after? Okay? And they serve society through their essence consciousness. The light of such a conscience is an undimmed torch that will radiate eternally. Okay? These very consciousnesses will be the undimmed consciousness of the golden age, annihilating all malice one by one. Okay. Such an age will be arrived at, and such efforts you do not know of are being made, that in the future you will not be able to either think evil or do evil, even if you wanted to. Can you imagine? Can I get an amen? Oh my days. I cannot wait for that. Okay, I can wait. I can wait for that. In the future, such a maturity will be attained that because conscience and consciousnesses will be weighed on the same pair of scales, great love and respect will be felt from a blade of grass and even from a particle of sand. Oh my days. Amen, Spider Dog. Okay? Can you imagine that living, being connected to the trees? Like, I know Marcy is connected to nature. Like, I'm finna go buck wild this summer. Like, I'm just waiting for the weather to get to my level of likeness. Oh God, Mona Lisa, damn it. Sorry, 1 second. Effects. We get this guy on here. Which one was I using? I don't know. I think. All right. So for this reason, research and find by special systems one by one those who are purified. The properties of the period of resurrecting is that the spiritual energies, by gaining a great potential, will search and find their equivalent frequencies and will attain a whole by attracting them towards themselves. Okay? So you will find matching frequencies like the soul tribe that we have here. Okay? And you will be whole by attracting them to yourselves. For this reason, those who are on the same thought dimension are assembled at the same focal point, and the rest are kept apart. These selections cause changes and divisions both in family and in business mediums. Okay, so they're going to pull like minds together. And you will feel it. You will feel that you are connecting to a certain spiritual tribe that matches your frequency, and you feel more lighter and happier. You're able to express yourself. You're able to talk about the same things. You know what I mean? You're not in hiding anymore. You're not like, you know, you're not shy or afraid that somebody will think you're crazy, or you're not thinking, oh, this person doesn't understand what I'm about to say, so let me just play dumb. No, you will have your family, your soul family, right? Due to this, the habitual orders are being abolished and age differences between generations are occurring. For this reason, great vortexes in the life of society are taking place. The same levels of consciousnesses are being assembled in the same frequency, and thus the cosmic selections are being made more quickly. Okay? No, we do not need to play dumb. Not anymore. Right? We're out now. Right? Me see, we're out. Okay? We're full blown out. All the eyes, all the voice, all the hearing, all the heart, all of it. We're all out now. We're not afraid of nobody. At present, even if this concealed system causes more fluctuations in social mediums, in actuality, all that is occurring is for your own good. You will see the positive aspects of the system in your future lives. We are the answer. Yes, our ancients are alive and await. Yes, I say, Spider Dog. Okay. Where was I? So you will see the positive aspects of this system in your future lives. Fears and unhappiness are the impediments on your way. Due to this fact, servant has been the servant of a servant until today, right? And what do? How are they still ruling? Well, they're done now, but how were they ruling? Through fear, right? Through fear, they made us servants of servants, okay? But from now on, everyone will be his or her own servant. So you will own yourself, okay? You are your own servant. You are your own master also, okay? You choose. And in future, humanity will claim the consciousness of what to do in the light of the truth. Such an age is being tried to be established, that in such a medium, even a little bit of negativity will annihilate itself and everyone will live together. Literally, the synchronicity. I shared a post today. I found a post and I was just fascinated. And I shared it. And it was literally like the one man asked the younger man, what is the mathematics, or what is the equation of the day or whatever? And he said, oh, I don't remember all of it, but it's on my page. But he basically said, like, I'm doing all things positive, but he said it in such a profound way. And anything that is negative, like, does not exist. Like, anything that is negative, that is trying to mess up my frequency, like, basically they annihilate it. Literally what this thing just said, this book just said. And in future, humanity will claim the consciousness of what to do in the light of the truth. Such an age is being tried to be established, that is in such a medium, even a little bit of negativity will annihilate itself. Everyone will live together in hand, like brothers and sisters with illuminated consciences. This is salvation. Okay? Like we always talk about, there's no negativity. You can turn the negative into positive, right? Depends on your brain power, right? And we know that there is no negativity because everything is just a threshold for you to become more positive. Lessons are blessings, and then they're both blessings, right, Marcy? And then they're both blessings. Take the lesson. The only way it becomes negative is if you don't take the lesson, right? But once you take the lesson, then you light your path. Then it's a blessing. Because not only does it become a blessing to yourself, it becomes a blessing where you can pass that knowledge on to others. So they're all positive, right? That's just my mindset. Like everything is all positive. Like nothing can be negative. Like literally, if they were to put me in a situation, I'll just be like, okay, what do you want me to do in this place? Even if it's a bad place, I'll be like, what do you want me to do in this place? I'm probably supposed to teach some people here. That's why you're sending me here. Like, look at the prophets. Like, if you look at the prophets, they were put into certain situations only to do certain things, only to attain certain knowledge, or only to help certain people. And no situation was never negative. I can't recall an event, but like, say a prophet was put in jail. Malcolm X. Malcolm X was put in jail for, I don't know, drugs or something like that at his early age. He was put in jail. Who did Malcolm go meet? Malcolm went to meet one of the people from Nation of Islam. And this is not like a prophet. This is Malcolm X from like 30 years ago. Went to go meet someone from the Nation of Islam. Got all these downloads and then came into society with a massive download. That's just how things are. And that individual that was in jail, if he's conscious, he would know that he was put in jail for a particular reason, to meet Malcolm and give him a download. But that is just how we're all interconnected. Like there is no issues, there is no problem. We are all just placed in certain places to share frequency and to share knowledge and to help each other, enlighten each other, be each other's examination and be each other's blessings, depending on what the person needs, right? Okay. We are trying to assist you with all our power, our friends. Our universal law is based on happiness, love, beauty, and self-sacrifice. Unhappiness is the greatest factor that hinders progress. The order acts in accordance with this view, so they do not want unhappiness. And you can be forever happy if you change your perspective on your thresholds. Okay? In mediums where there is no self-sacrifice, happiness cannot find shelter. To expect rewards of your deeds will close the gates of happiness for you. Okay, this is ego, right? The bad ego. All your religious books have taken you into the evolvement plan by mentioning fraternity, love, and friendship to you until today. Many of our terrestrial brothers and sisters will in the future see through an unveiled consciousness the situations that are adverse to their present conditioned consciousness and will attain the truth. So you will figure out what is bothering you and what is hindering you, and you will attain the truth in that light, and therefore you will attain your higher consciousness, right? Our love is upon the entire universe. Notice from the center. General message, our friends. The universal unification has been brought about by common laws. Knowledge is being given in the name of the divine command. The knowledge book is being dictated by this means. We, by means of evolutionary rules, are applying the command of the plan. All the experienced events are nothing but the mirror images of the universal operations on your planet. Okay? So literally everything that is going on is not by accident. Okay? It's not by accident. Even if these minions think that they're in control, it's not by accident. One day, the humans of your planet will possess all abilities by way of transformation. Think about it. The Almighty, the Absolute, is all-powerful. Nothing is out of his system. Nothing is out of his control. Nothing comes to him as a surprise. Nothing is created outside of the Absolute. Therefore, every single event that is happening in our world and in our personal lives are there, like they said, as part of your destiny's plan. This is how I purged myself of a lot of negativity a couple months back before they gave me the knowledge book. I asked certain questions of things that were bothering me in society, and a lot of it was like about slavery, a lot of it was about war, and I was like, how do I not hate certain beings that are causing so much catastrophe on the planet, that are enslaving and killing people and stealing people's land and burying them? How do I like purge myself from all that anger? Because I want to set it right. Therefore, I'm angry about it because I find it's injustice. How are people, you know, how are children being trafficked? Like, how do I purge myself of all this anger and hatred? And they literally said, and this is before I got the book, they literally said, do you think that anything that is happening is out of the plan of the Almighty, the Absolute? Right? Therefore, the anger is not yours. It is with the Creator. Therefore, the judgment is not yours. It is with the Creator. All you have to do is be positive and wish well on yourself and your planet. That's what they said. And I was like, oh, okay. So that's what happened to me. Okay? All the experienced events are nothing but the mirror images of the universal operations on your planet. One day, the humans of your planet will possess all abilities by way of transformation. One day, due to the special engraftment system that are applied on the genes sown on your planet, those who live in the world will be able to live comfortably in other galaxies and solar systems. So we're being engrafted so that we can adapt to other galaxies without the need for having any gradual engraftments applied to their frequencies and dimensional energies. Ooh, nice. I'm going on up. This engraftment will first be applied on the essence genes in the space medium, and then will be incarnated on your planet, and then the same procedure will find an application field in your medium. Do not forget that the skies have been opened and the knowledge has been emanated. The material and moral changes taking place in the universe reflect immediately on your planet. The awakening consciousnesses can easily attract the knowledge to your planet from whichever energy dimension to which they adapt their frequencies. Your mediumic age has started in this way. However, special knowledge is given by permission. Okay? That's only if you knock on the gates. is the great. Aisha is the what? Don't do that. You're gonna make me go off live. You're gonna make me shy. Listen, I prepare my anxiety and shyness before I come. For the perpetuation of life of your planet, we have given priority to the most crucial knowledge by preference. In the future, you will receive explanations from quite different dimensions. Please wait. Notice of the center to the center. Oh my God, like, listen. Like, it's a natural high to read a knowledge book, okay? It's a natural high. Like, where people try to be, that peace of mind, that download, that ancestral travel that they try to get to when they're high. Like, I get that with the knowledge book. Like, I'm so high connected to it all. Like, So that was notice from the center to the center. General message, our friends. The number 7 plays a great role in the universal unification. The prismatic order is being reinforced by the universal energies. I don't know if you know what the prismatic order is, but in like just the word prism alone, like prism, the prismatic illumination of light or knowledge is like coming from like, it goes to like a thing and then it kind of like spreads out in all these different rainbows. That's like, I just visualize it like that whenever they talk about prismatic order. Okay, so the number 7 plays a great role in the universal unification. The prismatic order is being reinforced by the universal energies. Once every 7 centuries, universal equilibrium is put into ordinance by solar winds and galaxy signals that are natural energy. So once every 700 years, universal equilibrium is put into ordinance. So like everything is set back to like balance, basis. Even though the zodiac units are a natural system, their deviations are being adjusted by the calculations made. In these special periods, a transformation takes place in the entire stratum of living in the universe. Are we there? Now we establish connection with you very easily due to the advanced technology. Our system has been programmed in such a way that it can respond to the signals of the awakening consciousnesses. Ooh. We convey the truth and all the knowledge to you in this manner. According to the zodiac measurement, the birth of our light friend Jesus Christ started the Gregorian calendar. In the transition from the 6th century to the 7th century, the book of Islam was revealed to your planet and was dictated to our light friend Muhammad Mustafa. Peace be upon them. In the transition from the 13th century to the 14th century, the greatest Sufis, Islamic mystics, poets, and musicians flourished. These were the turning point centuries. And now in the transition from the 20th century to the 21st century, there will be a great system change. For this reason, we are conveying the entire truth to you as a divine command of the Lord. Our love is upon the entire universe. So we are having a system change. Okay. Explanation. Group friends have asked about the attributes of the number 7. We have been connected to the knowledge transmission center by the command of the center, and the following messages was given. Special numbers used in calculation made since the time of the coming into existence of the firmament until today project only the natural order of certain dimensions. These special numbers are the immutable numbers of the atomic constitution of the centrifugal universe. The immutable essence of the atomic structures depends on the prime number 7. Okay? The galactic systems are subject to the law of 18 universe. Its prime number is 9. Its root is the cube of 3. But these systems create unbreakable whole, complementing each other by revolving one inside the other. So our universes revolve inside itself. The revolving periods are based on the ordinance of 7. We have 7 celestial bodies, 7 terrestrial bodies, 7 reincarnation periods. Now add up the law of 18 universe and the atomic bond and the 7 atomic bond. 18 plus 7, right, equals 25. And this number 2 is 2 plus 5, which is 7. This very number 7 is the immutable theory of the atomic unification. and each atomic bond is a projector of the 7 prismatic orders. Let us give an example. 1. The knowledge of 7 terrestrial layers, the knowledge of 7 terrestrial layers equals enlightenment and evolvement. 2. The knowledge of 7 celestial layers equals learning and spiritual insight. 3. The knowledge of 7 universal layers equals order and ordinance. So these are the attainments of knowledge. So in this body right here, 7 terrestrial layers that we're going to go through, 7 reincarnations, equals enlightenment and evolvement. So we attain knowledge, we enlighten ourselves, we evolve, right? 2, the knowledge of 7 celestial layers, that is after we leave this dimension that requires the 7 terrestrial layers, we go to learning and spiritual insight, okay? And then 3, the knowledge of 7 universal layers, right? So celestial, then universal. So we have Terra, celestial, then universal, right? Is order and ordinance, okay? You've attained enlightenment, you've evolved. Now you're attaining the learning and spiritual insight, and now there's order and ordinance, right? Then everything is systematic, everything is ethical, professional, okay? In this ordinance, knowledge is transmitted from 7 sections in accordance with the order of the system, and this knowledge extends interminably until infinity. For now, what is necessary for you is the 3-channel knowledge. The number 7, as we have said before, is the immutable theory of the atomic bond. The centrifugal universe is the projector of a prismatic order. All atomic unifications depend on the root of 7. Now multiply 7 by 7, it is 49. Add up the 2 numbers, 4 plus 9 is 13. This number 13 is an atomic whole, right? And remember earlier when we started reading the triangle with the 6 apostles on each, and then O will be also have 20%, but okay, right? And O will be 13 at the top, so 6, 12, and then 13 O. So now multiply the number 7 by 7 is 49. Add up the 2 numbers, 4 plus 9 equals 13. The atomic number, this number 13 is the atomic whole. It cannot be divided in any way. This is a universal ordinance. Each order is subject to a program. The secret of the universe is your secret. Your cells are also subject to the same ordinance because you too are a part of the universe. So our cell, everything that we just read with the number 7 and the atomic whole, the atomic bond of 7, applies to us in our micro and macroscopic levels. For now, we will stop this message here. Later, we will explain the message a little more for you to comprehend better. Center. Special message for the public consciousness, our friends. Now we wish to talk to you a little more open-heartedly. We know that the genuine friend is the one who does not smile at you with hypocrisy and who transmits the truth with an open essence heart. But our human brothers and sisters, with their egos and laziness of not wanting to discomfort themselves in their soul, have turned their backs on such behavior until today and have assembled around themselves an empty and flattering medium. This is the tableau of your planet's underdeveloped condition. For centuries, a lot of messages have been given to you, either by your sacred books or by aphorism descending from your ancestors. By this means, foods with every kind of nutrition in them have been presented to you. However, you have eaten only those you have liked and thrown others away into the garbage. Centuries ago, they're talking about knowledge. Centuries ago, a message was given to you. You were said, it is a sin to leave food on your plate. You have taken this saying literally from an economical point of view. Wow, okay, I know where that message came from. This interpretation used is also fine, but it does not comprise the genuine meaning of the words in the message. If you had thought profoundly about the genuine meaning of this phrase for even a moment, you would have grasped the truth long ago. For every word comprises at least three messages. You have understood the meaning of what you were told only superficially. You did not want to tire your minds. Due to this fact, you could not receive the genuine messages contained in those sentences. For this reason, the ciphers of both your sacred books and your ancestral aphorism have remained locked until today. Now we attract you to the depths of thought by disclosing them to you one by one. You can never have enough of the taste of food cooked by a thinking mind. Those who taste it do not desire to eat any other food. Our last words to you are: read, read, read. Think, 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 and digest all the food placed on your plates. Even the Prophet Muhammad said that we should get knowledge from all corners of the earth. Why? Because our Creator gave certain knowledges and powers to certain groups of people so that we will all unite and share and become an atomic whole, right? So that message was from Malik. Okay, if you do not leave even a tiny bit on your plate, you will then attain the truth, and you will comprehend what sin and good deed are. Malik, the atomic whole. We are explaining the previous message a little more for you to be able to comprehend it better. For example, take a crystal sphere in your hand. Let this sphere have 7 cross sections on it. And now apply, with this figure in mind, the things we're going to tell you. I'm going to show you the image soon. So they said, take a sphere in your hand, right? Have 7 cross sectionals on it, and now apply, with this figure in mind, the things we're going to tell you. Okay, so they want us to apply what they're going to tell us. Now assume that every cross section of this crystal sphere is a triangular prism, and join all their tips at the central focal point of the sphere. So you have 7 lines coming through the center of the sphere. Take 7 of these small crystal balls and assemble them all in one crystal ball. Now this is an atomic whole. So you have 7 crystal balls. You're going to assemble all of them, right, into one crystal ball. Now this is an atomic whole. Okay, so you have 7 crystal balls assembled into one crystal ball. Each whole is a nucleus of almighty energy. This is an essence around each essence. This is an essence, and around each essence converge many essences to bring into being the atomic hive of the universe. Now draw a 3-sided pyramid as an open diagram. So this is what they have. I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on. 1 second. How do you make it bigger? I don't know. Well, it's not working today, but I'll try to bring it close. Okay. Sure you've seen that. Okay, now numerate each focal point and add up these numbers. So they've numerated it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to 7. Okay, so if you have the triangle and then other triangles like that, okay, so you get 7 points. So now numerate each focal point and add up these numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 equals 28. When you add up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 equals 28. If the focal sum of a triangle prism is 28, calculate the sum of 7 prisms. So that is 28 times 7. That is 196. So 7 prisms bring into being an atomic ball. Okay, constituted of 196 focal points. That is massive. Now add up the numbers 196 one by one. You have 1 plus 9 plus 6 equals 16. Now add up these numbers too. 1 plus 6, which is equal back to 7. This is the very 7. This very 7 is an atomic whole. It is an essence. It is a nucleus. Okay, so this was the crystal with the 7 crystals, and they made us draw it out in a triangular prism. Okay, now accept these 7 essences as a crystal ball. Okay, if one essence has 196 focal points, then calculate 7 essences. So the crystal ball with a 7 in it has 196 focal points, right? Okay, now they want us to calculate 7 of that. So 196 focal points times 7 is equals 1,372 focal points. That is 7 essences is a crystal ball constituted of 1,372 focal points. Now add up all these numbers one by one. 1 plus 3 plus 7 plus 2 equals 13. We're back to that indivisible 13. The reflection of the whole up to this unification onto the universe is the actual ordinate. So it repeats itself, 7, 13, 7, 13, 7, 13. That was from the center. Note, you can explain the number of 196 focal points you have found above also in this number. The number 9 in the number 196 is the prime number of the galactic system. Now, if you add the numbers 1 and 6, it equals 7. And this is the prime number of the atomic structure. We have previously explained it above. These two systems, revolving one inside the other, form an atomic bond. It is presented for your knowledge. And this exists in our very body that we're in right now. This exists in every single unseen molecule right now. Okay? Special message. Humankind desires to solve itself with the assistance of a mechanical tableau. However, it is deprived even of searching for the original cause of the natural formation. Scientific enterprises will find your future places far beyond learning. The integrated consciousnesses will be sovereign over the entire evolution system. You hear that? The solar systems that will gain supremacy over the entire cosmos will make the selections by a single hand in conformity with the unified field. So the solar systems that will gain supremacy over the entire cosmos will make the selection by a single hand in conformity with the unified field. Revolution in art, love, language occurs by the grace of Allah. The source of all knowledge is the spring of the Artunus. Now, I don't know. Let me see if they have Artunus described in the back. Please do, please do. I don't know what Artunus is. And you will not find it on the internet. So let's hope that it's here. Let me see the word again. Here are. Artunus, the initial residence of Mercury. So Artunus is the initial residence of Mercury. Okay, so it says, revolution in art, love, and knowledge occurs by the grace of Allah. The source of all knowledge is the spring of the Artunus. Revolution in religion and consciousness means revolution in Allah consciousness. You hear that? Revolution in religion and consciousness means revolution in Allah consciousness too. Humankind will be able to comprehend this message only after the year 2000. So we pretty much understand this now. That was from a being called Torah. Note, the ancestors of the Artunus have been present in Mercury, that is Utaret. So Mercury's name outside of here is Utaret. The almighty energy focal point. Man, I have to be able to open this up. Why can't I open it up? I don't know. There's an image that you have to see. The actual energy focal point. Let me show you. So the positive energy universe and the negative energy universe just balance basically. Is anything cut off? No? Good. I'm so sorry. I can't make my thing bigger. So this is the almighty energy focal point. The actual energy focal point is below. First, let us calculate the energy focal point and let us leave the explanations until later. so it's numbered, right? Add up one by one the external big triangles of the star above, right? You see the star in the middle? So that's the star in the middle, and we're gonna add up the numbers of the big triangles on the outside, okay? There are also smaller numbers in the inner triangles, all right? Okay, so that's 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 equals 21. And now add up the center point triangles of both of the universes. Okay, so we have 12 plus 9 equals 21 as well. Now add up separately the small triangles of the positive infinite universe and the small triangles of the negative infinite universe. So that is 7 plus 11 equals 18. That's of the positive infinite universe. And then 8 plus 10 equals 18. That is of the negative infinite universe. Remember, negative does not mean bad. Now add up all the numbers obtained above. So you have 21 plus 21 plus 18 plus 18 equals 78. And if we divide this by 2, we get the number 39. And add up this number as well, 3 plus 9, we get the number 12. And if we add the single 1 of 1, that is 1 to this number, we get, which is the Almighty, the Absolute, we get the number 13. This is the essence focal point. The operational ordinance of the Supreme Assembly is also the same. Later we'll explain that to you as well. Now let us explain the Almighty Energy focal point. We divide the above number 78 by 2 because there are two triangles, up pointing and down pointing triangle, that constitutes the star, okay? As above, so below. The energy root of the focal point is the apex energy of two opposite universe. This is the Almighty Energy. In the above diagram, the two opposite triangles constitute the atomic whole, okay? By separating the energies in the Almighty focal point and bring into being the positive infinite universe and the negative infinite universe. The vibration of spiral sound vibrations constitute the molecular whole of the two energy focal points by their vibration. These vibrations are the frequencies of La. In the actual Almighty Energy focal points, positive and negative energies together with the spiral vibrations exist all together as a whole. So the negative energy and the positive energy, they will be winding just like our DNA, causing the spiral vibration, right? So like I said, there's no negative. It's just an energy, right? And the way they interact will cause that spiral vibration and many other stuff that I do not know. Okay? So these two opposite universe, by separating the energies there, distribute them towards infinity from different directions, the spiral vibration. Meanwhile, the spiral vibrations, the origin of which cannot be determined yet, act as a catalyst to constitute the atomic whole. This message was given from the direct channel Altona, and it was requested to be written in the year 1986. Note, the energies mentioned here are not the same as your electrical power. We have indicated the focal point as positive and negative for you to comprehend, right? The energies mentioned here are not the same as your electrical power. We have indicated the focal point as positive and negative for you to comprehend. It's just two different energies, not positive, not negative, just two different energies. These two opposite universes that have been mentioned are matter plus energy, which cause biological transformations far beyond the universal energy that you know and you have found and you're in. There is a third kind of energy beyond matter that unifies them. We call this the antimatter, the ether, eh? At present, the findings have brought us to this point. So there is a matter, right, that holds these two energies together, and that is called the antimatter, right? Like in my previous studies, we call it the ether. It's like it cannot be calculated, it just exists. I don't know. Explanation, a special explanation from the sender. We explain the message. You can call that the creator, but that energy is like, it's all like, I try to comprehend it like air that we don't see, but yet it holds and connects everything to everything. But it's actually beyond that. It actually holds air particles as well. Like it connects everything. It's unseen force. It's how everything is stationed the way it's stationed. It's how everything operates. It transmits, and it's so dense, and yet it's unseen. Can't even fathom this. Okay. We explain the messages a little more for you to be able to comprehend it better. Now think of the figure of two magnets standing back to back with your poles facing out. The two poles are radiating energy into the void, and the spiral vibrations that unify the energy molecules at the focal point are just like a bond that binds these energies by acting as catalysts so that they will not be scattered and be lost. Okay? I just think of it as a law. And these vibrations are what holds the atomic whole of the universes together. The actual focal point of the vibrations beyond these two universes that are evaluated in alignment with the ordinance of capillary vessels are still being researched. I'm going to read that again. These vibrations are what holds the atomic whole of the entire universe together. The actual focal point, right? The focal point is like the point where that energy comes from. They don't know where the energy is coming from, but where it comes out from is the focal point, right? Hold on one second. Nope. Effects. Okay. So the actual focal points of the vibrations beyond these two universes that are evaluated in alignment with the ordinance of capillary vessels are still being researched. If we evaluate the knowledge you have just received in accordance with your planet's light year, write please. Okay. The entrance channel into the atomic whole are 6. The almighty energy focal point. Now there's a diagram that you have to see. So this is what the focal point is. This energy, oh my goodness. Is that better? This is the focal point. Now they're not sure where the energy comes from, but it comes into this, I'll call it temporarily white hole, right? But something is transmitted through it at energy, and that energy causes that positive and negative universe, but it binds it together, that the frequency in this power vibration that is being released, right, still holds, that it's not scattered. Now these stars represent something, and I'm going to read it for you that I can't see as I'm, but I just wanted to show you this image, right? There's an almighty energy focal point, positive and negative universe, or 2 energy field universes. The spiral vibration comes out into all the... All right, so now this number is a number that I cannot mention. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 times 3. So it has 33 zeros. I don't know what number that is, so good luck. Question. I would like to have the explanation of the numbers and the stars, please, right? This is Mrs. Korak. Answer. The numbers are evaluated as light years and the stars as star years. Okay? Answer. Let us explain a little more. According to our measurement units, 3 light years constitute a whole. 11 wholes are 33 light years. Okay? Your sacred books have been dictated from this dimension energy. 33 light years. 19 star years is the distribution field of the atomic energy focal point. This is called the universal whole. The almighty energy focal point is being replenished by 6 different channels. These channels are opening to the positive and negative infinity. And the actual focal point of the spiral sound vibrations that come from beyond these 6 channels cannot be determined yet. Operations on this path are continuing. It is presented for your knowledge. So they're still, remember, knowledge is interminable, so they're still searching. That's the beauty of our creator. It's never end search and attainment. So that was from the center. I have like 10%. It is knowledge about prayers. See, I can't read this because it goes into a whole other ones, and my battery will die soon, and my time is basically up anyway. You think I can make it? Let me see. No, it's quite lengthy. So we're on page 200. This is what we're part of, okay? We're part of light years, star years, light speeds. We're part of a place where light and speed, light years, and all that stuff even comes to an end. We're part of a place where spiral vibrations don't even exist. They cease to exist. Like, we're part of, like, everything that we're created of is all these beautiful energies that is in the universes and our planets. We're from this. We're this matter. We're this energy. We're this magnet. We're this thing. We're all of it. Like, we're all of it. That is honoring. Yeah, Spider Dog, you've been saying the new energy is being released. When it started, people are seeing the mothership. It looks more like a planet. It has certain pores on it, but it's closer. So yeah, I can understand that, the new energy. So everybody prepare for the upgrade, like intent to connect, like intentionally connect to the next upgrade, right now. Yeah, okay, I believe that. Intent to connect. No wonder they've been spraying. Yesterday they caused a fake snowstorm. It lasted like 15 minutes, and then the weather just went super cold. And so I can understand that you're saying that, because they did that and the weather went super cold and they flooded the sky. But today I could see peaks of blue in there, but they've still kind of hazed it. Meditate, y'all. Intent to connect. Spider Dog is giving us an upload and a download 2 days ago. Yeah. Because they know, right? They also calculate the spikes, right, that are coming through. They try to shield us from it. So that's why we have to also push. That's what the book keeps saying, like, we should assist them, right? With intent, right? Oh dear. Postal. Yeah, this is what I mean by, like, we have to use our brain energy. Remember, we're telepathic people, and even though we cannot read each other's thoughts telepathically because of this dense matter, with positive thinking and positive intention, it does connect to the sender, right? So, intent to connect. Yeah. Intent to receive it. I had a dream too. I was being, literally what we just read, the universe within the universe. But I was being taught about, like, the atoms. And we were explaining how the universe is just a bigger atom, and a grain of sand is a small atom, and it gets even smaller and it gets even larger. But everything is an atom, and everything constitutes of the same thing. If only we can, like, you know what I mean? And, like, we're smaller atoms in Earth, which is also an atom, but Earth is also an atom within other atoms. And literally, like, we just read that right now, talking about the spheres being essence nucleuses within one big sphere, and then a whole bunch of them. Like, literally, can't remember all of it, but I just remember that they were showing me, like, universes, like a universe coming out of a universe being smaller, but it came out of the big universe, like the atomic whole that we are integrating into the atomic whole. Like, we're literally integrating into the atomic whole. Yeah, that just popped up. I almost forgot. Thank you, babe. Whoa, you gave me what? Cloud bread? I love that. Looks yummy. Yeah, don't miss this. Everybody, intent to connect. Right? Just lines with Spider Dog's thing, right, Shaima? Intent to connect. Look, she's sleeping, right? Intent to connect, right? Use your brain power. Light frequency, light codes. Everything is light codes. Everything is codes. Everything is ciphers, right? Our bodies know how to decipher it, but our consciousness level is what needs to, is what needs to get parallel with that. You know what I mean? So that we can feel the bliss of it. But we're getting there because we're being engrafted. Just like this picture, we're being engrafted when we sleep. Babe, you're sharing the live. I'm literally done. My battery's about to die. Thank you for sharing, though. Gratitude. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Cooper, for liking the live. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, the connection is happening. Like, I literally, all the time, there's that spiral vibration. It's very mechanical in my ear. It sounds like very high-pitched crickets. Very, very high-pitched crickets. Like a billion of them, but subtle. Postal. You know what? I'm gonna not make promises. But I'll be here tomorrow at the same time. Can we do that? Y'all gonna be okay with that? I'll be here tomorrow, 3:30 or 3 o'clock. Just because you requested. Now I'm obliged to fulfill it. Okay? All but Cooper. Yeah, Spider Dog. We must not refuse the inpouring of the outpouring. Yeah. Gosh, I sound like Robert. Yeah. Intent to connect. Like, I don't know what time it is in your country, but intent to connect. Like every second. Like you're cooking, I'm connecting with the energy being poured on onto us. I'm connecting with the light codes. I'm connecting with the high frequency. I'm connecting with higher dimensions. I'm connecting with my celestial family. I'm connecting with the cosmic rays. Like literally, I do that all the time when I can remember it, like right away, right? You need both? Did I miss your first comment? Hold on. Probably did. Oh, is my battery dead? I don't know. The weather might be bad tomorrow too. I might be here with you guys if it's raining. Peace and love and light. Be well, stay well, I say. Yeah, Cooper, yeah, for sure. I don't know. But I heard they're gonna take out the drones that are causing all these chemtrails. Because our planet is not supposed to go through certain things. There's a lot of ships out tonight. Today. Let me see before my battery dies. Oh, how do I flip it? Wait. No, I don't know how. I don't know how to do it. Oh, I'm so horrible at this. I don't know. Let's see. Might not be a good view. But you can see those clouds in the back, way back there. All kind of elongated. And these are the... You can't see. I'm sorry. It's okay. I don't know how to flip the camera. Yeah, do that, Postal. She's being harmed. That's good news. Who's being harmed? See you, Spider Dog. All right, family. So I'll be here tomorrow, 3:30, 3 o'clock to 3:30, around there. I'll start sending peace and love. We're in the divine love of Allah, and we're created from this love, and we're made in this love to all our terrestrial brothers and sisters. We're sending this awakening frequencies to all of them. Wake up, unite, unite. Come all, come all. Let's come all together in unity and in love and in harmony. Oh, my Christopher Kenshin. I'm gonna Google that. All right, Cooper. Thank you for coming. Bye, family. Bye. Walked away. It's okay. Thank you all for being here. Tomorrow, 3 o'clock or 3:30, I'll start. All right, bye, Shaima. Thank you, Kat. Love you all too. Bye, Postal. If Missy's still here, bye, Missy. Bye, Ida. Bye, Spider Dog. Who am I missing? I'm sorry if I'm missing anybody. Bye. Love you, Postal. Love everybody. Bye.